This is Damian again with V13. I'm joined by Eric and Dylan of I Prevail. I'm really glad I'm actually chatting to you guys this year. Hope to chat to you last year at Download, but I know you were really busy. But how are you guys?
Less busy and great. Well, not really less busy. We're always busy, but
yeah, we're definitely more busy, I would say.
yeah, we're making time for you because we love you.
It's good to hear. So I think is this your first time at Slam Dunk?
We played one 5 years ago.
2017.
Yeah.
2017, yeah.
So COVID threw me for everything. I can never remember where I've been or who I am. Someone asked me how long I've been with the missus, and we and her looked at each other. We're like. So you're headlining this time, one of the main stages. How does that feel? I mean, is this quite big for you guys?
It feels awesome, man. It's awesome that in 5 years playing Slam Dunk, and I think we had a headliner at the same time for the first time, and then 5 years later, here we are headlining one of the main stages, playing headlining gigs in between. It's been a blast.
I think what I'm most excited for is we have a really good time slot. One thing, we don't really require it, but in my mind I do. I like to reciprocate energy with the fans. We got beautiful weather today, so it's not too hot, so I'm expecting them to give us a little, we'll give them a little. It's gonna go off. Yeah.
Amazing. So obviously you played Download last year, you mentioned the weather. How did you handle that? Because I mean, I was dying there. Are you guys good in the heat? I mean, you're from like the States, so
yeah. Well, we're from Michigan, which is cold enough as it is. But yeah, it was hot as balls. When it's hot, I don't know. Sometimes if like Dylan was saying, the crowd's giving you the energy back, and you're feeding it right back. It's an hour before you get off stage, and you're like, holy shit, I'm dying. I think I'm dying.
Yeah, you almost just kind of play through the pain. We've had a couple of shows directly in the sun before, and you just try to manifest that you're having fun and you're doing what you love, so you forget about it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So obviously you've been doing a lot of touring and everything. What's been like one of the, I suppose, pinnacle moments of being in the UK, playing shows, either festivals or just general shows? What's been the pinnacle for you? Any major?
I think Download is always something if we ever get that opportunity to play, I'm like, let's do it. I don't give a shit what else is going on. We're making that number one priority. The lineups are always sick. The fans are always sick. It's a great time.
I think, yeah, I mean, playing Download, being able to share a stage last time we played with Billy Corgan and Smashing Pumpkins was pretty cool. Somebody who's really influential to not only me, but a lot of the bands that I also grew up listening to. Was really fun. Got somebody else trying to have an interview here too.
A little bumblebee.
Hey! Sorry, that's distracted you guys. But they're the nice ones. They're not like those evil hornet.
The yellow jackets.
Yeah. Oh, them. Yeah. Oh, they. So what's next for you guys? Where are you planning to go? Musically next. I mean, is there anything on the horizon, album-wise, or anything like that you want to share?
We have this is the first time we've spent off days on tour or little stints at home working. Usually in the past it's been like take a few months off, work on the record, and then announce it, go out on it. COVID, same thing. We got taken off the road during our Trauma tour, went home and spent the 2 years working on the record. But this time we're like, nah, let's not wait. Let's kind of flex that creative muscle sooner and more often. And we have a few little fun things in the works with maybe some collabs, and just threw some feelers out there. We're gonna see what happens. They're my good friends in the Ghost Aside, beautiful gentlemen. And then just slowly working on some singles, and nothing set in stone, but it'll be sooner than the wait was last time, if that makes sense.
Now you mentioned some collaborations, everything. I'm guessing that's probably embargoed. You won't tell me, but I'll phrase it another way. And if you drop something, you drop something. But if you could collaborate with anyone on a song, who would it be?
So I'll just get this out there. Hailstorm tour's coming up. There might be something cool in there. Maybe that's what I was alluding to. But for fun, would love to do something. Been a fan of Electric Callboy for a long time. And I know everyone is, and everyone says that, but I fucking love those dudes. And I think if we were able to do something together, that'd be really cool. Just saw they did something with Baby Metal. That was sick. So
that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I really want to see Fred Durst get on an I Prevail track with us. A Limp Bizkit I Prevail collab would make my life.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
So who are your major influences then when you were sort of like growing up to become I Prevail? Where did it all begin? I'm guessing I'm asking.
I think we each have what's special about I Prevail, and I feel like we each have our own history growing up of like what bands really pushed us into rock and the metal world. I came from like the heavier side, like Slipknot was one of those first bands that really blew my mind. But past that, I think overall everyone has this like touch base of like bands like Linkin Park and System of a Down, and a lot of the earlier new metal and rock bands were very influential for each of us, I'd say.
Yeah, right on the head. Yeah.
Cool. So we've already mentioned like where you're planning to go next, the collaborations you want. If you could play any city, forget it, anywhere in the world, maybe you played there already, you want to go back, but where would be like the best place for you to play? Even if it doesn't exist, let's go mythical actually. If you could play in Middle Earth.
Oh man, Red Rocks in Colorado. We played there once before, and it's one of those legendary venues. You're just playing in the mountain on the mountainside, and we played there once before, and it was just an awesome moment. Would love to relive that, but we went to Dublin once, and I had a blast. I want to go back to Ireland.
Oh, you got to go to Dublin. Brilliant fun. Like we went for her sister's birthday actually.
Oh, really?
We were out there like earlier. It's expensive though.
Yeah.
Even as a non-drinker, I was like, wow, this is. You want how much?
Yeah, I'm a drinker, so I wasn't paying attention. I was just knocking the guineas back.
When in Rome.
Yeah.
I think I want to go check out the Sphere in Las Vegas. I think that we'd be able to do something terrifying with the visuals. And yeah, I love Vegas. I don't like what it does to my wallet, but I enjoy being there.
So visual wise, what do you reckon you would want to get up there, or is it just that's throwing it like out there a bit?
Yeah, there's part of our music that I always refer to. I know you probably hate this, but I feel like it's like an open portal to hell. And I just would love to just see what our visual guys, and not only our visual guys, but like, Gabe and Steve had a pretty big hand to some of our visuals today, just to see what we could get creative with to use that. Sounds really exciting to me. So cool. That's the bar for me.
Amazing. Well, I don't think I've actually got anything else to ask, actually. Like, I've thrown myself with that bumblebee that flew past. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to be back there, and I was like, that's what I wanted to ask. But I always like ending on a little bit of a fact. Fun fact. So, my missus on the camera there, she's actually threatened to leave me. And it's because I've got this obsession with Oasis. She said, I'm going to leave you if you don't stop it. And I said, maybe. Sorry. Terrible jokes. I have to tell them. I'd like to end on them where I can, if I've got one. Have you got a joke you want to tell us, or is that on the spot?
Have you heard of the... Oh, shit. Hang on. Let me make sure I tell this right. Hang on. Have you heard of the fire at the circus?
No.
It was intense.
I've got one similar to that.
I got nothing. Nothing appropriate.
Oh, yeah. I've got one similar to that. So if I can get that intense joke in there, that's it again. She might leave me on those ones. I keep telling him.
She's packing her bags right now.
She is. She's out. I want to thank you so much for chatting to us, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Likewise.
Good luck with the show.